Lick number 91. This is the B flat Lydian mode, 3 notes per string of the F major scale. F major is the parent scale. So here's B flat Lydian mode. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So the way we're going to play this is like this. Again, this is the 3 notes per string version of the modes I'm showing. We're really in the 7th position. So first finger is on the 7th fret, and now the 4 fingers, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, are lined up on the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th frets for basic positioning. The first note we're going to play is actually on the 6th fret, so you're stretching down. As I've talked about these, this is the 3rd of the 1, 2, 4 with the stretch that we're doing. We'd need 2 other strings below our 6th string to see the first 1, 2, 4s with the stretch happening. So this is the 3rd one that's happening here. So we have 1, 2, 4 with a stretch for fingering. That's a 6th fret, 6th fret, 8th fret, and 10th fret of the 6th string. Then we're moving on to the 5th string without the stretch. So now we're going to do the 2 fingering patterns with the 1, 2, 4 without the stretch. So we're now fully in 7th position with no stretching. So 7th fret with the 1st finger, 8th fret with the 2nd finger, 10th fret with the 4th finger. So that was the 5th string. Then we're moving on to the 4th string, and again we have 2 of these, the 1, 2, 4 without the stretch patterns. So now we're going to have 1st finger 7th fret, 2nd finger 8th fret, 4th finger 10th fret. Now we're moving on to the 3rd string, 7th fret. So we've done our 2, 1, 2, 4s without the stretch. Now we're going to need 1, 3, 4 twice to happen without no stretching, just a 1, 3, 4. So we're in the 7th fret still, 1st finger 7th fret 3rd string, still on the 3rd string, 9th fret 3rd finger, 4th finger 10th fret. Now when we need another 1, 3, 4 pattern, so we're going to move on to the 2nd string, but when we move on to the 2nd string we have to move up a fret to compensate for the tuning of the 2nd string. So now we're in the 8th position, and we're going to play the 8th fret 1st finger 2nd string, 10th fret 3rd finger 2nd string, 4th finger 11th fret 2nd string. Then when we move on to the 1st string, that was our 2nd of the 1, 3, 4s. So now we need the 1, 2, 4 with the stretch. And so we're actually moving up to the 9th position here and stretching, reaching down to the 8th fret with the 1st finger. So 8th fret 1st string with the 1st finger, 10th fret 1st string with the 2nd finger, and our last note that we can get to in this position would be the 12th fret 4th finger again of the 1st string. So altogether this scale sounds like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Coming down we have 4, 2, 1 with the stretching. That's 1st string 10th fret, 12th fret, 10th fret, 8th fret. Now we're moving down to the 2nd string into the 8th position. We're going to use the 2, 4, 2, 1, 4, 3 1s on the way backwards. So 4, 3, 1 on the 2nd string. That's 11th, 10th, and 8th fret. Now we're moving down a position because of, again, that 2nd string was in the middle there. So 4th finger 10th fret 3rd string, 3rd finger 9th fret, 1st finger 7th fret. That was our 2nd of those. So now we need 2, 4, 2 1s with no stretches. 10th, this is the 4th string, 4th finger, 2nd finger, 1st finger. That's 10th fret, 8th fret, 7th fret. We need another one of those. So we're moving down to the 5th string and going 4, 2, 1. Again, 10th fret, 8th fret, 7th fret. And then the only other thing we need to do is we're going to stay in that 7th position, like we've been for a few of these now. And then we're going to go down to the 10th fret with the 4th finger of the 6th string, 8th fret, 6th string, 2nd finger. Now we're going to stretch down to the 6th fret. So we end with, so altogether the scale one more time is this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So again, that's B flat Phrygian. Now I'm going to put on a jam track. Oh, the characteristic tone here, the difference from a B flat major scale as we do these comparisons to figure out what notes are going to be changed in comparison to a major scale. The only note that's changed in comparison to a B flat major scale will be the 4th note, which will be a sharp 4. So we have, instead of do, re, mi, fa, we have do, re, mi, fa. We have a sharp 4 there. All the other ones, the 5th, the 6th, where am I? Sorry. Root, 2nd, 3rd, sharp 4, 5, 6, 7 is a regular major 7th, and then back to our root. So I'm going to put on the jam track. And this is a B flat chord vamp playing here. And here's the scale. Here's playing it slower. I'm going to do a little bit of improvisation. I'll do 4 16th notes for each note. And I'll just do some general improvisation. That characteristic sharp 4 note is really kind of sticks out, so just keep that in mind in this mode. Okay, so hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea for improvisation and shows you the B flat Lydian mode. F major is the parent scale. So that's it for lick number 91.